Barely a month to the 2023 general elections, the Daily Trust Dialogue holds its 20th session in Abuja, and this time the focus turns to interrogating the 2023 presidential agenda. The Chairman Board of Directors of the Media Trust Group begins the conversation with a look at deliberate disenfranchisement of Nigerians in certain parts of the country using violence.
We know that this violence is directed against the police and its facilities and personnel. And this might put off whole communities for voting. This deliberate disenfranchisement will feed into the separatist agenda and become self-fulfilling prophecy.
The American ambassador to Nigeria restates its policy on visa bans for any Nigerian culpable in Scotland and Nigeria's electoral process.
We have taken steps in the past to impose U.S. visa restrictions against those complicit in undermining the electoral process. And you may have seen that Secretary Blinken announced just yesterday that we have identified specific individuals for such past actions. We will similarly deny or cancel visas for those who try to undermine the upcoming elections.
The dialogue moves to the manifestos sent in by the top 4 presidential candidates for the 2023 general elections. Highlighted in their speeches as sectors they say they will make top priority if elected into office, and standards they say they will set if they become Nigeria's president. As the panel sits, they take issue with the similarities between all the manifestos and a lack of conviction of principles.
Everyone can identify a problem. Our real challenge is in getting any candidate to take the problems and give you strategic, deliberate, intentional guideline of how they want to solve the problem with clear plans that you can hold people to.
The discussion is thrown to the audience, and contributions are made from a wide variety of speakers, ranging from former governors to party leaders and Nigeria's election umpires. Secondary students in Abuja at the event got to ask questions to members of the panel.
Why do we always live in fear of a religious uproar? The fear of being lynched because I belong to some group, in quote.
So religion is not important when you're talking about godliness. That's why we say it shouldn't be important. But it is important simply because it's meant to be personal, and people have carried it outside their personal space.
Conversations like this one leading up to the elections in less than a month all point to the fact that this is Nigeria's make or break election. But we've heard this particular statement before. What's different this time is that citizen engagement in the electoral process is higher now than ever before. So while all the politicians who are vying for the top job in the land make promises of El Dorado, conversations such as this one are insisting that people ensure that these politicians can deliver on their promises. They're asking that the Nigerian interrogates these rhetorics and manifestos given by politicians to ensure that they can actually deliver on the job before you cast your votes in the next elections. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.